ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್ ನಾವು ಮನೆ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಮನೆ ಒಳಗಡೆ 20
restaurants. Real life picture.
No, no, no.
I hope you're enjoying your stay in Melbourne. Melbourne now is also has a population of 5.8 million. So not only are we better than Sydney, we're now actually bigger than Sydney as far as population goes. So we've got them there. So I hope you're taking the opportunity to explore the city area. Exploring some of the laneways and arcades where there's some local artwork, lots of speciality shops, and there's a real foodie scene. So some of those arcades and laneways have some really great cafes and restaurants. Sporting capital of Australia, and you are actually in Melbourne at a time where things are going pretty crazy as far as sport, because our national sport, Australian rules football, is in its finals series at the moment. So we are seeing some massive crowds out at the iconic MCG. We're getting close to 100,000 people at these finals games, and people at that game at the MCG. Melbourne is also known for other sport. We host the area was first inhabited by the Aboriginal people of the Wurundjeri tribe over 40,000 years ago. And Australia's population, and about 3% of Australia's population is of I think that's an acquired taste. I think Australians serve it up to their kids for breakfast on toast in the morning, so that's how they break them in. The secret is if you haven't tried it, you do get an opportunity, because the Vegemite factory is just here on the right. That's where they make it. My tip would be just put a little bit on your toast. Don't put too much on. It's got a very strong salty taste. The temptation is to spread it on like peanut butter. If you do that, you'll really struggle to get through it. It's this black kind of sticky substance. It probably doesn't look that great either. But yeah, it's a bridge 2.5 kilometres long. And guess what? It's bigger than the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Got them again. You'll get views out to your right of the Port of Melbourne, and back behind us is the city. And when we come back tonight in the dark, you'll get a really good view of the city lights as we're returning to your hotels this evening. The Westgate Bridge does have a little bit of a checkered past, unfortunately, because it is also the site of Australia's worst industrial accident. When they were building the bridge in 1970, facilities, and an opportunity to have a look at the Life Saving Club. Probably spot some surfers out there, they're always out there. And from there we head along the Great Ocean Road, and we've got 3 scenic stops there, all within close distance to each other. But we'll stop at the Apostles first, and then we'll head out to Lockhart Gorge, and we'll learn about the tragic tale of the Lockhart shipwreck. And then we'll head to our final scenic stop of the day at Gibson Steps, where we can take a walk down the steps and onto the beach and look up at the magnificent limestone cliff faces. That's one of my favourite spots, other than the Rainforest Walk, which I also really like. Gibson Steps is, I think it's truly spectacular. Just a great opportunity to get down on the beach and get a different view of that coastline. So by then it'll be about 5 o'clock, 5:30, and then we'll start making the run home. So we'll head inland from Gibson Steps towards Colac, where we'll stop for dinner. It's about an hour to Colac. We'll stop there for half an hour, and then we got the big
Great savings every day.
Magical Melbourne Cup Carnival, November 4 to 11. Tickets at Ticketmaster.
Got a good security begins on the jackpot. Play with only $2. Download the Keno Go app and start playing today. That's the latest Triple M traffic. For good times and Rob's greatest hits in 60 seconds. Melbourne's 105.1 Triple M.
originally known as Spring Creek, but the name was then changed later by one of the early settlers to the town of Torquay, named after the town of the same name in Devon, England. For those of you who are familiar with a British television series, Fawlty Towers, starring John Cleese, about a badly run hotel, if you remember that series, that hotel was actually based in Torquay in Devon, England. But the town Torquay in Victoria is very much a surfing town. Now, surfing became popular in the 1940s and 50s in Australia, and Torquay has continued to be the centre point for Australian surfing. Up on the right we'll we come past the Surf City Plaza, which is full of retail outlets selling surfing gear and accessories. And it's basically, for anyone who's interested in the sport of surfing, this is the place for them to be. It also contains the Australian Surfing Museum and the Australian Surfing Hall of Fame, and there's just lots of spin-off shops surrounding us there as we're going past. And there's surfing stores here on the left. There's even more out the back. Now Rip Curl that you can see on the side on our right there, Rip Curl have their headquarters based here in Torquay. Torquay has produced a couple of iconic swimwear surfing brands, in Rip Curl and Quicksilver, originating out of the town of Torquay here. The well-known Rip Curl Pro Tour event, part of the World Surfing Tour, where participants race to win a well sought after title there and get to ring the bells at Bells Beach. I'm going to pull in next to the Torquay Surf Life-Saving Club, where I'll set up some morning tea. So just give me a few minutes to get that set up for you. Take the opportunity to maybe wander to the beach or use the toilet.
ಈ ಬೀಚ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ನೋಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ. ಬೀಚ್ ನೋಡಿದಮ್ಮ, ಸ್ವಿಮ್ಮಿಂಗ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ನೋಡಿ. ಅಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ನೋಡೋದು ಸರ್ಫಿಂಗ್ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೆ ನೋಡು. ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡವ್ರ
Are quite small, so if you blink then you miss them. But they've got all they need, a few little shops and a pub. There's a residential population here of about 2,500, but that number would swell significantly in the summer periods. Up in behind there's shops and the pub. There are quite a large number of holiday homes. So people would make their way down to here in the summer months and head off to the surf beaches. There's quite a good surf beach here, Anglesey, just around the corner, which is suitable for beginners and advanced surfers.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡು ಲೆಫ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ
The town was originally known Swampy Creek, probably because of this inlet through here, which is now utilised by people on canoe boats and rowboats. Popular pastime along here. And then as you go up around onto the right, you get into the surf beach. The town has a golf course, and it's actually the home of a large group of eastern grey kangaroos. Quite often golfers are having to deal with kangaroos on the golf course where they're trying to play a game. But yeah, as we're driving along, if you look out into the open fields, you may spot a kangaroo, so keep a look out. Probably the best time is going to be getting closer to the end of the day. It seems to be a little bit more activity as we approach sunset, but yeah, have a look out as we're driving along. And fairly soon we'll come up here around the bend and we'll start to see some of these magnificent views along the coastline, along the Great Ocean.
ದೀಪ ಲೆಫ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ
Buses there are along the Great Ocean Road. That one there is at Aries Inlet, which will be the next town that we'll go through. It's known as the Split Point Lighthouse, or 90s, a show called Round the Twist. Surf Lifesaving Club there. It's a very popular spot in the summer months. And then as we come around the corner on the right, if you look up on the right, you can see an unusual house. A house on the pole. There's actually some people standing on the balcony today. If they give us a wave. But that house there, that house survived the bushfires. The fourth one, which is the one that selects the original logs. And if you look closely enough, the sign, the Great Ocean Road sign that hangs off the arch, you can actually still see some sieges.
ಸಾರಿ
That's a bit more development here on the foreshore with parks and so forth. Quite often this is the place to be seen, sitting out in the cafes. There they are, sitting out in the cafes, making sure everyone knows that they're there, enjoying themselves, having a latte. But yeah, there's the sea bars here on the left, and equipment for kids, trampolines and so forth. So it's just a little bit more here. And if you wanted to hire a holiday house here in summer, you're probably looking at about $5,000 to $7,000 a week to hire a house here. So the town's very well known for an annual open water swim. The lawn here in a pub. If you look out to the left, you can see the pier. So the idea is you jump in off the pier, swim around those rocks, make your way up to the beach, cross the road and into the pub and have a beer to finish the race. Well, the race has become very popular. It was actually in the Guinness Book of World Records at one time for the number of participants, but they've now had to kind of keep that under control. We get about 4,000 people actually finish the event on the beach due to the numbers of people involved. So then you can casually get your dry down and then put your flip flops on and make your way up to the pub for a beer. But yeah, it's a very nice little town and lots of flashy accommodation if that's what you're after.
I've been on the road, I'll have a journey, I'll have a bit and I'm happy.
Go west.
Facciate che poi va più in piccolo.
to eat as we move off, that's fine. Or you may simply just want to sit down for this period of time and eat your lunch. That's okay. If you want to go for a walk, the shops, there's also a walk down onto the beach or walk down onto the marina. You can choose. Just manage your time to make sure you get back on the bus. We'll be getting back on it, getting down at 1:10. Apollo Bay historically was a fishing village and also home to timber workers back in the day. And that fishing village background is still here. There's still a lot of boats fishing done on this particular location. But yeah, you'll see as we come in here, down the right hand side, there's a few cafes and them to choose from. I'd recommend the bakery. There's a bakery that sells scallop pies. Try and give that a go if you go. Now there's a public toilets here on the left hand side. Now be aware, after this stop it'll be another 2 hours until we reach another public toilet facility.
Did you feel happy eating puliyogara in Australia?
So as we go along here, it's your last glimpse of the Surf Coast section of the Great Ocean Road. Because as I said, once we get past Apollo Bay, the road will turn inward and we'll leave the Surf Coast section of the Great Ocean Road behind.
ನೋಡಿ ಗಾಳಿ ಪಟ ನಿಶಾಂತ್ ನೋಡ್ದಾ